Hey guys, AlduicS here, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 12 of Mob Psycho 100. It's all down to Reigen, because Suzuki couldn't subdue Mob even after teaming up with Sho. Ritsu couldn't awaken him even after doing his own 100% gauge. The Body Improvement Club couldn't wake him. Terra wasn't able to stop him, even if he did get a victory against him in his own regard. And I don't think Tsubomi would be able to get anywhere near him in order to rouse him from his unconscious state to make him take full control again. And the only other option, other than Reigen, would be Dimple, but we all know where Dimple is. He's in space, most likely gone forever. And it would make the moment cheap if he were to return just for this, but it would still be emotional nonetheless. Either way, it's truly fitting that it comes down to the master to save his student, to rouse him from his unconscious state, to awaken him, to help him work through his own issues. Because Mob's fighting an inner battle. It's a battle of wills to see who is the true Shigeo Kageyama, the true Mob. Because it's his repressed side trying to take over the emotions, the powers that have been repressed for so long since that accident many years ago have now formed an identity of their own. That is the identity of the triple question mark being, the entity within him. And it's trying to assume control. It was moving by sheer willpower to see Tsubomi after the car accident, but now it's just trying to assume the entire body, the entire existence of Mob, of Shigeo Kageyama. And with this being the series finale, not just this third season's conclusion, I don't know if I'm ready. Sure, I did delay this and I did stall because I'm not emotionally ready for what will happen. I will cry. It's been an incredible journey, and I adore the characters so much, so I don't know if I'm ready to see them go. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. If you love it, truly let it go. But before we hop into the episode and see what's going to happen, because Reigen needs to enter the tornado with Serizawa's help, what will he say? Will Mob be able to confess to Tsubomi? How will he come to terms with his powers, his repressed side, and everything else? Because Mob may get charged with crimes for this because people know his face. People have seen him. There's images online, after all. How will this conclude? How will it wrap up? But before we hop into it, check out my links down below: my Twitter, my Twitch, my Kitsu, my Patreon, my Discord, even my VOD channel. Support me on all those platforms. If you want these reactions to have full audio, full footage, opening and endings included, plus moments I may have cut out for the YouTube version, head over to my Patreon. Every bit of support helps, guys. Either way, let's hop into it. That tornado is crazy. Oh, God, I'm so worried. And how will Tsubomi react to finding out it's Mob doing all of this? It makes sense she would evacuate and leave. And she doesn't have much of an interest in people, as we know. But I don't think she'll truly want to leave. She'll probably try to stick it out to the last possible second of safety before evacuating, because she knows how sincere Mob is being. She wants to reconnect. She wants to at least figure out what's going on with him. I believe she might know he's going to confess. It could catch her off guard, maybe, but considering how perceptive she's been for a lot of the stuff going on in the series, it makes sense. So I'm curious how she will react, how she'll respond, because she is moving away, so it'd be hard to maintain a long-distance relationship. Oh. It might break our boy's heart if she did leave. God. The fact that he's generating a tornado of this power with winds and everything, it's absurd. Plus, the air quality is making... There's like this dread in the air as well. Yeah, what he picked up from Suzuki. Forge your own path, heading forward into the unknown, into the danger, all to save your student. That's terrifying. Still walking forward, bringing that tornado slowly closer to Sabomi. Oh, he's breaking apart even further. You might drive her further away. God, the way it's like ripping pieces from him, adding them to him, the pieces constantly flying around. No, it was that initial, she was kind to me. It built that initial crush because she didn't treat him any differently. Didn't treat him with jealousy, envy, fear, anger, or just as a freak if he used his abilities and everything in public or before other people. She treated him like a natural human being, so it generated that crush, that feeling of love. Aww. Reigen's already there. Mob's known for a while, yeah. Known about his con man state, but at the same time, he does truly care about him, and he knows that they've been through so much, not just being saved, but they've gone through all of these moments. They've had their ups and downs. They've grown as friends, as master and student, as partners. It's just been good. Reigen's like an older brother to him, an older brother slash just mentor in general, and it really does help Mob in his daily life. It might have started out that way, yes. But we can all agree it developed into something more. Oh my god, that line. God, the wind effects are cool. He was hit with rubble. But that's not gonna stop him. Because he truly cares about you, Mob. He's risking life and limb for this. Oh. Mob disappeared. He was consumed. He was taken over. Only Shigeo Kageyama exists now. Can we just appreciate how passionate, how determined Reigen is, even in this crazy situation? It's his desire to protect Mob, his desire to save Mob, to have a conversation with him, to express his own thoughts and opinions, to assist him in every single way possible to resolve this situation because he cares about him truly, that he's risking life and limb, that he's taken debris and still moving when he's a unpowered individual, or even if he has power, it's very minimal. It doesn't do much in his daily life. Sure, you might be able to see some spirits here and there, but it still doesn't compare to anything like Serizawa, Terra, Ritsu, or even the EMP kids, or the ESP kids, sorry. But to think he's putting everything on the line for him, just makes me so emotional because it shows how much he cares about him, not just as a student, but as a friend, almost like a little brother. That's how much importance he places upon Mob, on Shigeo. And even in the face of this overwhelming power, he did protect his head good. He knows proper falling technique. Oh, constantly bruised and battered, thrown around, unable to get close, but not giving up. But he's gonna reach his limit. Oh my god, that scared me. Opening one kicked in. Oh my god. I feel so proud of Reigen. And he's been working out because he didn't want to lose some Mob. That inspiration, working to improve each other, motivating each other, helping each other out. Oh, God. God, the frames kicked up. Holy shit. This is the coolest Reigen's ever been. But there have been several great moments, don't get me wrong. But it wouldn't be the final season, the final arc, the final episode if we didn't harken back to the iconic first opening. Oh, and yep, starting from the beginning. Everything they've been through. Their most poignant moments. Come on, Reigen. Oh, he flattened him, yeah. That brought tears to my eyes, y'all. Such a beautiful moment. Oh, God. He's losing consciousness. Come on, Reigen. About to reach that park. Reigen made it around him. The truth of himself? Holy shit, that art. It felt like watercolor. Is it his sheer determination? Is it his own 100% gauge? Or is Mob secretly giving him power as well? The last resistance by Mob before he was consumed, maybe. Either way, so much respect to Reigen. I don't know if I'm ready to continue with what he's going to say, but let's go. Is that Dimple? So that explains some of it. It makes sense with how much energy Mob's putting up. It'd probably be able to draw Dimple back from outer space, but still was unexpected. I don't feel like it ruins his moment. It could be maybe a portrayal or an imitation, but I really do believe he's here. Okay, I need to wipe my eyes real quick. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to read subtitles. Is this Dimple's last hurrah? Okay, it is him. Good. Oh god, the way that we're going from frame panel to panel to portray who's talking and who's in control. God, the colors, the lighting, the art, animation, it's so good. Studio Bones is cracked right now. Absolutely popping off. Oh, this music, he's confessing all of his wrongdoings, his falsehood. Yep, the lie that started it all. Oh. It shocked him enough that the powers calmed down. God, the line art's on point. It's so good. Seeing Reigen cry makes me cry. The absolute first true heart-to-heart. They've had plenty before, but this is nothing held back. No lies. Everything's out there. It's been eating away at him ever since he developed, ever since he changed. And even still, he came here all for you, Mob, risking life and limb, risking death. Exactly. And he didn't want to expose them because he was afraid you might leave him at that point. Just the way you are. Already got a good head on your shoulders. Already come so far. Oh. Yep. The wills will converge, will merge and accept each other and become only both Mob and Shigeo Kageyama. They'll be back to one person. Oh. Come to the light. Oh, and this music over top of it. OST still slaps. But it hasn't failed me once. Yep. Kageyama Shigeo, 100%. Welcome back. Everything's okay now. We're about to find out. It's important that he does this alone. Yeah, Dimple's color does look back. Bleak. Or she rejected him. Okay. She waited until the last moment. Oh. In the pain of rejection, it hits now. The shock's gone. I feel that. Oh. Oh, God. I knew I wasn't ready for this episode. Oh. I like that we're panning up into the sky as the conversation starts to fade, but continue. And we're back to school. So do people know about what he did? Oh, do we go into the next semester now? Because he's now called Senpai. Get first in your grade. Way to do a proper push-up. Oh, that's really cool. Oh. UFO hunting again. Inuko definitely has some mixed feelings about it. I forgot about those eyes. Oh, yeah. The older members graduated and moved on from middle school. But Mom's keeping up. Come so far. Aww. Yeah, after what was it? Season 1's ending where you had to run to the his aunt's place so you could bulk up, or was that season 2? Either way, it was still funny. Ritsu might have his fill of the body improvement club after that. I I thought he'd default to his psychic powers, but he's also using his own abilities, his strength. And I feel so good. It feels so proud of him. Teru seems the city's back to normal in his hair. I might prefer old Teru hairstyle just before he got shaved this last recent time. But I do kind of like this hairstyle as well. Yeah. Oh, the callback, harkening all the way back to his first wig, to the glorious tower wig. Oh, so Karada joined with them. Really cool. Unexpected, but very much welcome. Yeah. Already handling it way better. I like the outfit on her. Oh. She doesn't see him that way yet, but she never said she wouldn't see that him in that regard. All you have to do is just continue to progress. You gotta build to that point. The ESP kids. We're gonna have a last hurrah, a party. Oh, I like the haircut. Oh, is it for Reigen's birthday? It has to be. Or a celebration of some sort. But I'm betting, definitely betting it's his birthday. But I love that Dimple's back around. Why did this make me want to cry? I think it's the music and the significance, especially since season 2 was focused on his character for a while and how no one would wish him happy birthday other than Mob. But now he's grown to have so many people care about him to put themselves out like this to organize a birthday party for him. And it makes me really happy to see this. Oh god. And Mob saves the cake. Oh, that's funny. And Mob's laughing. Our boy's laughing. Oh. Oh. So concludes Mob Psycho 100. The entire series is over. I'll say it again. All good things must come to an end. If you love it, let it go. And even then, even preparing myself as much as possible before starting this reaction, it wasn't enough. Because we all know how much I just cried, how much I teared up, how much my shoulders shook. because this hit me very hard. Turns out I'm more attached than I even knew of. And I already knew I was very attached to the characters, very invested. But seeing it all resolve, seeing the developments, the discussions, the heartfelt moments, it's all come so far from the start of the series. For instance, Mob laughing. It'd be unfathomable all the way back in season 1 to when Dimple failed to even make him laugh. He was there joining LOL just for the milk. Couldn't make him laugh. He didn't know how to laugh, but now he's openly laughing. He's partaking of the celebrations. Not only that, but the fact, as I said, everyone threw a birthday party for Reigen. The music on top of it and the significance of it, as we compare back to season 2, it just makes it hit so much harder. The emotions ran high. Seeing the conclusion to his confession, the fact that she rejected him, but they're still talking on the phone every now and then. While she may not see him in a romantic way yet, she didn't say she never would. So it's only a matter of time, or luck, would guess to say. So it's only a matter of time, or luck, perhaps. But we all know he has that charm. But you got to build up to that point. You have to lay that foundation. You have to make her be interested in people again, make her be interested in yourself. But to think she stayed in the park, even as the tornado reached the front gate, essentially, as so much destruction was being wrought, that she was willing to give him this, that she was willing to be there, even when she wanted to leave. She hesitated and then eventually just decided to sit there, to embrace her fate until the last possible second. And that deserves respect. It really does. I may not vibe with Tsubomi most of the time because I just don't know how to read her. She puts on this fake persona, after all, this facade, as Misato pointed out several episodes back. But this definitely deserves respect. It deserves praise. The lady's got some serious cojones. But he did end in a reject. But even before that, the return of Dimple. Oh my god. Do I think it lessened the emotions of the Psycho Tree arc, the Divine Tree arc? No. Not whatsoever. Not one bit. It makes sense with how much energy he was pumping out, pushing out. It'd be a beacon for Dimple to come back, even as he's fading, even as his color's been very muted. Because all we know is he went into outer space with a tree. We didn't see him die. He was using the last of his strength to lift the tree to accomplish the goal back then. But no one said he died. We did have a send-off for him. But I will say, it feels so good to see him come back, especially for such a poignant moment, to strengthen Reigen, to help him reach Mob, to let him have this time alone, to have this heartfelt talk, this discussion with Mob, this conveying of his wrongdoings, his falsehoods, informing him that the lie that's informing him that the statement that started it all, that started the relationship, that brought Mob into his life, was all a lie. Their entire relationship started with a lie. And it broke Mob. It got through to him, so to say. It broke through Shigeo Kageyama's will that was consuming him. It managed to dispel his powers. It let him talk with him. And that heartfelt discussion just broke me, y'all. Both Reigen's efforts to reach that point, the constant injuries, the bruising, the batterings, thrown around, risking so much life and limb, and then just even saying, yeah, I don't know anything about psychic abilities, but you're fine on your own. You got a good head on your shoulders. You don't need a master. You don't need me. Just you're fine the way you are. Just be you. I'll miss this show. Straight up. I don't know if One Punch Man will ever reach these heights in terms of storytelling, but so far it hasn't. It can't compare in terms of characters and story writing and the emotional highs that this series has made me feel. While I do very much love and enjoy One Punch Man, one knocked it out of the park when it came to Mob Psycho 100. It's been an absolutely incredible journey. It's been a very blessed production. The community itself has been blessed in the regards that it got a full adaptation. Everything was adapted, which isn't entirely common. I'd say it's uncommon because we do have those every now and then. Mushoku Tensei, Film Alchemist Brotherhood, and so on. But seeing it from start to finish, having that ability to binge the entire story now and not wait between years, I do feel envious. But I also hope anyone who starts this journey truly does enjoy and appreciate what it has to offer, because this series is something special. It'll forever hold a place in my heart, in my top rankings. If I had to describe this episode very simply, it was breathtakingly beautiful. The line art, the art animation, the lighting, the coloring, everything, every single aspect just makes me emotional. Just makes me appreciative of the production staff, of Studio Bones, of One, the way it all came to life. It's been an incredible journey. And for anyone tuning in, whether it's after this video was recently posted or years down the line, thank you all so much for watching, for coming along with me. Do let me know your thoughts down below. I read every single comment, and I'd love to discuss this series with you. I'd love to gush about this series, but I need to calm down. I need to blow my nose, wipe away some extra tears, prepare myself for several more finales, because fall 2022's come to an end after all. But check out my links. After you left a comment, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next. And this has been AlduicS. Peace.